and y'all can see the table. So we started from the beginning saying that the iPad did not charge and that we did not know if it was gonna let us do the live, and we thought it was letting us do it, you know what I'm saying? But obviously not, because it's plugged up and it didn't charge. So the energy was pretty much staying the same at 1%. And it just died in the live, beloved. So hopefully folks come back and we can pick up. We're gonna pick up where we left off at. So if y'all are interested in this live, you might have to go to the one right beneath it to get the beginning and then come here to continue. We'll try to, give a quick roundup summary. Vampire blood is the cup, so we were getting vampire energy. Hey, Miss Monica, our live cut off, so we had to come back, and we're getting vampire energy. So it is that this is the message. It's giving a battle of the opposites. We were getting like uh maybe for somebody it is like a trio, and it could involve a child, your ex that wants to come in and feed off of you because they can't get any more energy. Somebody is going to be demanding your attention and some sort of support here. Whoever this person is, they're definitely holding a grudge against you, and they're coming in Seven of Swords to get something. And I don't know if the Seven of Swords is even you being very strategic as you move and walk forward on your pathway. We do see anxiety here. And we were getting like there's a lot of doors opening. See, look, negative energy is coming through. Somebody is thinking about a way to undermine you. They want to get something up from you, but they don't care about your well-being. You think a vampire give a shit about siphoning out all of your blood and energy, beloved? They don't. They could give less than a fuck, right? So whoever this person is coming in, we were getting the energy of this possibilities, like a lot of opportunities. It's ops and it's opportunities and opposition. And Spirit said, what's behind door number 3? And they gave us this combo, beloved. So it's something about choosing the right door. It's something about discernment. It's something about, understanding which way to go. And Spirit did pull the discernment to affirm that, like to discern which way we are going. What are we choosing? We do see a thinking woman, and she is associated with this anxiety. This is giving me the person is air energy causing negativity in somebody's life, because Spirit pulled that in the evil at work, or we put it back over there. But they're bringing negativity. And it's given they're very anxious. I'm hearing they need to feed. They are low on energy. So whatever demons that they are dealing with is really riled up, and they need to come in and get something from you. But it's given oxymoronic or paradoxal, because this person doesn't like your light. They don't like your shine. It's given that somebody has a very active and expanding solar plexus. So like you're able to transmute a lot of negative energy and turn it into light, which is why this person wants to feed off of you. So it's given a cycle. So you and this person or these people are in a cycle. They don't like you, but they will come in and feed off of you. And the more negativity they bring you, the more your solar the more negativity they bring you, you transmute that experience, the hurt, darkness into more light. That's what it's giving. And it makes you shine very bright, which brings them back in to drink from your light. So it's like a crazy negative circle or cycle. Nobody really enjoys it, but everybody is kind of participating in it. And Spirit may be saying it's time for you to close this cycle out, beloved. No more allowing vampires to come in and distort your decision making and having them siphoning and drinking off of your life force, beloved. Spirit said tap into your intuition and you will know who this person is. See, you have healing energy. You are a healer and you provide a lot of comfort. And that's what we were getting, like with the vampire energy. They are excessively demanding your attention and your emotional support. So, whatever this is, they are demanding emotional support. Some people, it could be just like your energy, right? Your time, your essence, your listening, your presence. And some people could actually want money from you. So it's definitely resources, but whatever the resource is, it could be different. Which one? This. Unworthy is coming through. So if you have an energy of unworthiness, or that may be something to think about. Do you genuinely believe in your worthiness to attain the abundance you desire? It's giving yes, but somebody may not. The vampires themselves don't feel like they are worthy. Like they have a sense of being like unclean, or you know, I don't know why that came through. It's giving me like the old biblical unclean, you know. I don't know why I just keep hearing unclean. Like it wouldn't even go nowhere else. Like that was it. Destiny. Yeah, you have a divine destiny to fulfill through your pathway. This says career, but it's not giving me just career. Like your path, you have a divine destiny as a healer. And your work will help elevate the consciousness of this planet. Like you are a person to affect the frequency of Gaia. Where this negative air sign, you could be an earth sign, and you definitely, it was given like you have an impact on Earth, on Gaia, which was affirmed through the activations card. They pulled Earth and Gaia. See, perspective and perception came out, so perspective is coming back through to reaffirm itself. I appreciate your unique perspective and I value your opinion. They want something from you. They do. And I don't know if they will value you telling them. Do you know that you are very vampiric? Like you come in, you hide your true intentions. You just want shit from people, and then you go off and you do whatever you're doing until you need to feed again, and then you come back. Like you can't just keep coming in feeding off of me. It's giving that energy. See, chaos. They run out there to the chaos and then they come back and get loved up and then they go back out again. It's like schedule. Like you could probably, time their ass like clockwork. Yeah, schedule. Yeah, tribe. And it's a tribe of them. We were getting a nest. Like, you know how vampires, they don't roam by themselves. It's usually not a lone vampire. They are connected to somebody else. It's a nest of them. They hang out and do shit together. We seem very aligned in a lot of ways. You're my kind of people, these negative vampire ass people. So somebody is just aligned, like that's their group, that's their crowd. Look, the Grim Reaper. Right? It's like the dead hanging out with the dead. They could be dead in mindset, they could be cold in the heart, and they only connect to other people, warm bodied people with a lot of light, a lot of energy, a lot of fire, just to siphon off of them to get some shit from them. That's what it is. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. Grand Rising, great day, great day. I hope everybody from the last one comes back because we had some complications, I say. Mercury retrograde, technical complications, and communication. I'm hearing, just give me the light. So they want something out of the light seer. Seven of Swords is here. Be careful about people coming in to steal your energy. See, very creative. And look at the fire. Very creative. Very creative, very action orientated, on the move, letting the spirit guide you, and somebody could be trying to think of a thing to do to get you caught up, right? So that they can get something from you. See, Nine of Pentacles with the Judgment. You're very resourceful and very energetic, and somebody could be thinking of some sort of trap so that you don't reach your destiny, so that you don't get to where you're supposed to be. But it's like you need to make a decision, a judgment about these people and let them be. Or drive a stake through their heart. It's giving like the truth. Like you could hit them with the truth. You know what I mean? That's some shit. You could communicate the truth to them. Like I'm not feeding no more vampires? Like, do you know you're vampiric? Yeah, see, it's something about you standing in your authority, and they don't like your light. They cannot stand to see you shine, beloved. They can't. Spirit pulled that out in the evil eye oracle. They can't stand to see you shine. It's something about your solar plexus, the light that's coming in that shines on you and through you. Like you conduct the light, right? And people can see it. And they want to get you trapped in some sort of web. They want to keep you and hold you so that they could feed off of you. So I don't know if they're going to try to play some sort of mind games or some shit like that to get back into your energy and get you trapped. Yeah, Ten of Wands and King of Wands. Somebody is struggling. They are either struggling to ignite their own fire or to keep it lit, or shit, you might just be fucking built for it. I don't know. Yeah, it's feeling like you might just be built for it. Like King of Wands is the Master of Wands. What's Ten of Wands to the King of Wands? You know what I'm saying? Like you built to carry that weight. Like you're strong. The fire is like, you know, lit. And I don't know if this is your spiritual guide with the lion behind you, because sometimes that lion gives me stalker vibe, like the spirit is like stalking a person, but this is giving me your companion. So whoever is coming after you, these vampires, the spirit is warning you so that you don't get caught up in this shit, that you know how to make the decision, the discernment, the judgment, stand in your power, and transmute it into more light. You could just, stay lit. I don't know why they're giving me like this orange part right here, the cards. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's giving something about this orange right here. So what is this? You sitting on something. It's giving sacral and solar. It's giving me like your lower three chakras. I'm seeing sacral, solar plexus, and I'm seeing root chakra. Very secure. Fire. Very secure. Creative. A lot of ideas. A lot of strength. Spiritually connected. Grounded. And your solar plexus is expanding. Like whatever energy you're taking on or that you're bringing up from the earth or from your environment, you're bringing it in, you're transmuting it, and your solar plexus is lit. Yeah, see, look at that. Oh shit, Earth Angel energy. See that, and that's what kind of we were starting on. Yeah, it's Earth Angel energy. It's some people don't believe, right? They just don't. They just don't. Right? We talk about all these fantasy things like people are vampires and werewolves. We kind of said this in the first live. But it is people that are vampires. Like they are very dead and cold inside. Like they have no compassion. They have no empathy, no sympathy for people. They need to connect to others in order to get they feel. Like so that they can keep going. Like they thrive on other people's energy, whatever that resource is, that lifeline. They need it to get it from somebody else because they don't understand how to open a heart up. Crown chakra for somebody is completely blocked. So somebody that you're bringing into your home is bringing this energy into it, and spirit says, cedar, you need to cleanse it. Be careful. A lot of people that you connect to, whether they're exes, your baby daddy, whether it's a friend, an ex that you consider a friend for somebody coming over to your house, this person does not like you. They hold a grudge against you. And they're trying to use the young one, either the kid, the connection that y'all have, as a plot against you. That's where somebody specifically, spirit said. You could be in your emperor energy, like really standing in your authority, but you don't have to be masculine, right? This person that's trying to use the child does not have to be masculine. It could be a mother, their mother, but they are in their masculine energy and they may be trying to use the child against you. It was coming up like a king of pentacles, a queen of pentacles, and a page of pentacles. But whoever is in that King of Pentacles energy is focused on money and controlling that resources, using the child, the page, to get to the Queen of Pentacles. So flip the energy. It's all about, it has nothing to do with gender. So put yourself where you are at. But whoever you are is giving the fact that you can harness all of this power, all of this fire. The 10 of Wands that you went through, in the hard shit, the struggles, has really built you into a person that can handle this. And you got spiritual help. So, like on the 10 of Wands, you see how the buffalo is carrying most of the stuff? In the back of the King of Wands, there's a lion. You have spiritual help with you to bear the yoke. You're not doing it by yourself. And people want to come in and demand a lot from you, whether it's your attention, your support, whatever. However you give it, or whatever they need to be supported in, they're coming to get it from you, beloved. And I'm hearing if you let them in, they'll get you trapped in a situation, whatever it is that they're conjuring up to heal themselves, they'll get it from you, siphon off of you. And I'm hearing tower, I'm hearing some sort of eruption. Somebody needs to realize that you are earth angel energy, a healer. You have the ability to affect frequency. This one too. Yeah, what's that? Hermit, soul searching. You went in. You see that light that was shining off the hermit? Look, journey, 8 of Cups, you went in. You have lit the eternal flame, the flame that's within. 9 of Cups, and look, wish fulfillment. I don't know if you walked away from everything, if you leaving. What is this 9 of Cups in reverse, spirit? Because I feel like some sort of wish or some sort of something wasn't met, or you haven't achieved it yet. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Something happened to either a betrayal, or somebody did not keep their promise. They betrayed you. Oh, so people who excessively demand your attention and your support, you may help them with their struggling shit, and then they go off and they don't do what the fuck they said they're gonna do. They go run off and get into some more chaos and conflict and betray themselves, betray what they said they were gonna do, misuse your energy, and then they want to come back in when they running on empty. Yeah, see, they be out here foolish, just doing shit, and they don't do what they say they're gonna do. They misuse the resources, the support that you give. When they get back in trouble, then they want to come back running back in. They running with a whole bad crew, a negative tribe, and they're all aligned for the same shit. It's given that all of them are vampiric. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. Look, world card in reverse flew out, and they need to balance. You need to balance. And it's given that you like this temperance angel, you got a hand on heaven and earth, beloved. Yeah, hermit. Isolation, follow your light, but people could be looking. You could be learning, or they could be looking. Yeah, they definitely watching you with this healing ass energy. Star, you a healer. Somebody's world is upside down. They stuck in a negative cycle, and they need some help trying to get out of it. And they are low on supply, and they're going to come and try to connect to you to create some sort of opportunity for healing for themselves. See, talking. They may come in with conversation, a text, a call. They may even try to hoover you back in. And isn't hoovering a technique of a narcissist? Yeah, they heartbroken, though. They going through it. Deeply sad. Feeling lost, grieving, right? They going through a bad time. They did some fucked up shit. And somebody gonna get the goddamn axe, beloved. Breakup, separate, stopping the pattern. It's a cycle pattern. I'm hearing silix. I can't even say it. I see it. CYCLIC is giving cyclic or celiac. I don't know why I'm hearing celiac. Somebody could have something to do with gut issues, but it's giving like a person with celiac. Like if you know you can't fucking eat gluten, then don't fucking eat gluten. It's giving me a testimony of a lady that we saw like on social media, and she was like, I am the breadwinner. My husband stays at home. I don't know if they had kids or not, but whatever the case may be, she worked fucking 6 days a week as a nurse. And you know them fucking hours is ridiculous, right? So when she get this 1 day off a week and knowing her husband, knowing he fucking got celiac disease or some shit, iliac disease, however, I think it's celiac. I think we saying it right because I could see it. But anywho, knowing that he gets sick, he'll go eat the shit that makes him sick so he can be sick all day on her day off and demand all of her attention. This demanding all of her attention on her 1 day off because he want to run around and do some shit that he know ain't good for him, just so she could sit there and babysit and take care of him. So she got sick of it. She was like, look, you do this. I noticed the pattern. You do it every fucking weekend. Every time I get my day off, you want to get sick so I can sit here all day and take care of you. I'm no longer doing it. So if you want to sit there and eat all this shit and make yourself sick, go ahead and have at it. And he did, and then got mad and called all the whole damn family and said that she wasn't helping taking care of him. What, did you tell them that you made yourself sick on purpose just to fuck up my day off? Damn vampire. Folks be married to that shit. Paradise. And you gonna cut somebody off that do that shit intentionally. You come in, run in, get loved up, and I feed you up and shit. Y'all know what it is. It's giving people who got addictions and shit like that. And addictions don't have to be some sort of substance. It's whatever the fuck entity attachment that's on them got them running in the same circles, doing shit, taking fucked up choices, hurting their own self. They come into you, you help them, love them up, fix them up. They go out and do the same shit. They come back to you promising, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna get my stuff together. This is the last time. And thank you so much. And I just so appreciate you. And I don't know what I would do without you. Then they get strong and run their ass off and do the same shit all over again. And then want to run back to you to get loved up again. Spirit said, cut the course, cut the cycle. Do you not understand that they are just siphoning off of you to get strengthened to go back and do whatever the hell they want to do? Let their ass be out there. You have to revoke their invitation. Vampires, they can't come in unless you allow it. We were saying that in the first lab that got cut off, y'all. So look, they got to walk. We put up 2 candles at the door. One on this side and one on this side, on 2 separate tables. When folks walk in, they got to walk through the flame. Burn whatever the fuck is on them off. We set the intention before anybody come in. When we light the flame, we set the intention. And we also disallow any vampiric energy. So those type of energies, they can't even cross the threshold. Their spirit will fix it in such a way where they don't even make it to the household. They just don't. Either they feel a kind of way and they cancel, they ghost, they don't show up, something like that. They are not invited, and their spirit knows that they're not. See, healthy choices. We only allow healthy individuals in the home, healthy things. The things that, self-love, self-care, positive energy. If it's not positive energy, it's not allowed. And Miss Angie was here. She was talking about, there you go. There you back. Thank you so much for tapping back in. We were talking about garlic, and she was like, we put garlic in everything. I'm like, yes, we do too. Garlic. Make sure that you are expressing who's allowed in your household and who's not. Like, really thinking about that. Do you have an open door policy? Do you have anybody and everybody could just show up willy-nilly? Spirit, no. You got to put some boundaries around your household. You ain't got to do a fuck shit thing. You can do what you want to do. But not everybody is going to appreciate you being an earth angel because not everybody believes in you. The same way that not everybody believes in vampires and werewolves and shit like that, because we do. We know there's people that are siphon off your energy. We know it's people that act real motherfucking primal like they don't have no goddamn self-control. For some reason, time to month, like this motherfucker just transform and turn into some other shit. Like, where the fuck did you come from and what is it, Like, seriously. And then you have people like this earth angel who is just giving and caring and loving and may struggle with boundaries, telling people no. Like a person that's down and out and you love this person, you have some sort of connection, and every time they go out there and they get hurt, you let them come back in. It's like a grandmother with an addicted grandchild. Like they just allow them to come back over and over and over again, knowing that they're gonna go and grab my purse or her pocketbook or some shit, and she allow it, because she don't want to see that baby out there. The chaser, she could be chasing them to get them to come back in. They could be out there chasing the negative shit, codependent relationships, and every time they are the ones that get stabbed in the fucking back, beloved. They are heartbroken, they are hurt, and it happens in cycles over and over and over again. The Phoenix, this person does not want to rise again. They're not changing their mindset. They're not growing, beloved. Yeah, see the runner. Somebody is running and somebody is chasing. That's the paradigm, right? Isn't that the duel, the battle of the ops, the opposites? But what is the opportunity here to break the cycle? Somebody has to stop chasing and somebody has to stop running. If this person chooses to run from their own healing, then you got to stop chasing them. You don't got to do a damn thing. You can keep doing what you're doing, but chasing them is not helping. It's not. It's not helping. Shit, you take your ass out there, you gonna learn, because I'm not chasing shit. Chase what? Chase who? For what? No, I'm chasing my own destiny. We walking in tandem in rhythm. As a matter of fact, I don't chase my destiny. When I take a step forward towards it, it takes a step towards me. We meet in the middle. It ain't no chase or runner dynamic. That shit is not healthy. It's not. Which one? This one? Yeah, see, workaholic. That's what we was talking about. Like that lady that was working all the damn time to hold shit together and keep shit afloat. And she got somebody siphoning off her damn energy. A person that don't even want to work with you when they see you working your damn self to death to get every damn thing. And they want to come in and just be a vampire and be another thing. Something else to suck off of you and siphon off of you. Fuck that. Healthy choices for you. Yeah, renew that. Somebody, Phoenix, they not being renewed. Spirit wants you to renew yourself in your attitude. This vampire coming back around, what is the opportunity? They are in opposition to your growth, your health, your longevity. Can you take the opportunity to close the door on this shit and go forward towards your destiny, beloved? See, it's a trick. This person is a demon. Not just demon. Yes, they are, because vampires is like the undead. It's a part of the undead world, like the other shit, the dark shit. No, not just like dark, because not everything in the dark is bad, but you know what I'm saying? It's that low vibrational. It's a person that's gonna come in, they're gonna sell you some shit to get what the fuck you got. They're gonna get it, they're gonna get themselves to a certain position, and they're gonna run the fuck off again, and they're gonna stab you in the back. And whatever they said they were gonna do, 10 of swords, they're not gonna do it. 9 of cups in reverse. They're not gonna keep their promise. They're not gonna keep their vow. Whatever they say to you is a trick to get something from you, period. See, and the spirit wants you to see it. Perception. Not only did they pull out perception out of this deck, they pull out the perspective, and then they pulled out perception again. They want you to see it. Transform how you see this person. They are a vampire. And you might have to revoke your invitation. Impasse. You cannot come in. You can't. I see you for what it is. I see what you're working on and what you're working in. I see it. And you can't come in, beloved. I love you. I love you. I love you. But you can't come in. You just can't. Creation is here. Let the spirit of creation do some new shit in them and in you. The same God that got you got them too. Sometimes we have to think about that joy. Joy comes in the morning. Let the spirit of creation work this shit out. Because sometimes when we keep our hands on it, we don't know what the fuck we doing. We not the manufacturer. Even if you birthed them, you still didn't create them. You didn't. You birthed them. You the portal that they came through. But damn it, you are not the manufacturer of their soul. I'm giving the SOU. That's what they say in mysticism, right? It's shit that you don't know about this person. They got cloaked. They're cloaked. They're not showing their full self. You could be this mystic though, because spirit said tap into your intuition. You will know who this person is exactly, and you know what they own. It might just be shit you don't want to see, but it's given this person got layers. They're cloaked. They don't show everybody everything, and when you peel all of this shit back and get down to the middle, to the buried, to the naked, the vulnerable, like it's something that it's so deep down to the soul that they gotta go into hermit to fix it. You don't have the qualifications to do this. You just don't. You might hope that you do, right? But you don't. So don't misconstrue your position in this person's life. Yeah, you are confident. You know that you have self worth. You know that you have gifts. You know that you are a healer. But it's certain things that are outside of our skill set. I'm getting requirements. Like the requirements to do this is just like it's not in us as individuals. The same way we have to go to the Most High God and heal, the same way this person has to go to the Most High God and heal. And if they are resisting healing, there's nothing that you can do about it. They will stay vampiric. And the only thing you can do is revoke their invitation so that they can go forth and continue their journey and is finding the SOU, the source of us. Right? What is the source of us? It's within, and they got to go in and find that for themselves. I'm here and let the journey begin. Let the journey begin. Facade. It's a connection here. And it could be two different people that are going on a journey. It could be a mate or ex and a child for somebody. Look, gratitude at the end of the day, joy can come back, like it's gonna return. Like again, don't let anything take your joy from you, but it's like the creation, the spirit of creation will turn it back to joy. So I do feel if this is a child dynamic, things will turn around. But the turning around comes from somebody having to put a block up. We were being called to. Spirit is advising you to block this person. It could hurt. It can make you feel a kind of way. But it is what's best for them and you at the end of the day. See, to allow it to transition. To allow it to transition. It can no longer continue like this. If this is a child that has some sort of addiction issues, to continue to chase them while they're running away, it does not help them. It doesn't. You prevent a person from reaching their bottom, from reaching their limit. You keep saving them from it. Therefore, they don't reach it, and therefore, change cannot happen. A lot of times, and I have a father that was addicted to drugs, and he only got clean because he went to prison. I'm saying he came out on that Malcolm X, you know what I mean, get clean in jail and change his life and feel like he better than everybody else. That's where he at right now. But anywho, it took him to go to jail because my grandmother kept allowing him to come back in. She would save him before he would hit his bottom, and then he would get loved up and he run the fuck back off. Sissy used to do the same shit with my mom. And my mom chased Sissy all the way to her death. My mama helped do CPR on Sissy when she was going through her fentanyl overdose. She was with her to her last breath, and she chased her whole fucking life. Better know it. Sometimes it's the actions that we are taking that keep us caught in a web with other people, with vampires. You're sitting in their nest, or you allow them to make a nest in your home, and they're feeding off you as the supply. When you decide that is no more, no longer, and you can tell who's your opposition and where is the opportunity, you start to move differently. You allow these things to transition naturally so that the work can begin. Everybody can go on their journey. Tower. You allow the tower to happen. Yeah, chariot, so that everybody can move forward, chariot, and start. Heal. I'm just looking at your comment. Wow, yeah, Miss Monica. Sometimes it is enabling. Anthony says, God told me last night, instead of chasing, I can accept them for who and where they are and inspire change through love, not trying to change them. Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. You know what, Miss? The inspiration of change is allowing other people see you move through the process. And those who are ready will connect to you. They will ask you, what did you do? Right? They will be ready for the hard truth. But if they are not ready for the truth, nothing that you could say to them is going to um it's definitely throat chakra. It's almost like there's nothing that you could say. Thank you. It's almost like nothing that you could say. They have to decide for self. Ashe, which one? This one. Look, dependent. Dependent. You rely on others, or they are relying on others, and it's stopping them from claiming their power. Strength comes from self-reliance. You can and will do it. You just have to try, which is why people are enamored by your solar plexus. That's your willingness. I let my energy flow freely and it strengthens me. I have the willpower to reach my goals. I feel confident in my body and in my life, and I am empowered to achieve anything I set my mind to. If you are empowered and you have that energy, then you will have vampires wanting to feed off of you. You have the willingness to do it, and you just try, right? Trying to me is like a word is like half-ass. It's like if you doing it, you doing it. It doesn't matter like your level of skill set or proficiency, because the more you practice, the better you get. So as long as you're doing it like Nike, keep doing it, and you're putting in the effort, you understand your power, that you can affect change. You have an impact on creation itself to bring forth your light, your joy, to deliver it. Then you become an inspiration to other people, and they may want to model it. They may want to see, like, how did you do that thing? And when they come and ask, then you can share. But a lot of times people come in with the unsolicited advice, even when it's good intentions. If a person didn't ask you for it, then they not fucking ready to hear it. They don't give a shit about what you saying in good intentions. They don't want to know. That's like all of us enlightened ones going out there trying to tell people about, ascension and lighting up your energy and light body activation and coming into alignment and your expanded chakra system, and how you got this 360 protection, and how you can start to learn how to manifest and instant actualize and get results very quickly, how you can accelerate your life. If they ain't ready for that shit, they don't want to fucking hear it. A lot of people are still stuck on some other shit. They'll tell you that tarot and spirituality is bad. That's of the devil, but they out there doing blood rituals every fucking month. Being a vampire, eating flesh and drinking blood. Come on with this shit. I'm just saying, numb. Some people is numb and inside. We said vampires are very cold and stoic. Their heart chakra is numb. Avoiding issues, offering temporary relief. Who's the temporary relief? You, we. Temporary relief, but it prevents healing. Address unresolved emotions. Why do they need your attention and your emotional support? Because they refuse to address their own unresolved emotions, so that they can uncover real resolution and grow forward. They gotta feel it to heal it, and you can't feel shit. Since when a vampire feels any motherfucking thing, beloved? They don't. It ain't no warmth running through them. Cold as fuck. It's giving like a negative air sign, which we saw. And we also, I'm getting King of Cups in reverse. Like no love, very, very cold, very stoic. And they only come back to you when they need to get warmed up. Winter is here. Be careful, beloved. Yeah, I know what they said. They said winter is here. It's cold outside. See, look, entitlement. And somebody feels entitled, like they could just come back into your energy when they want to. Unprepared. So don't be unprepared for this situation. Spirit is giving you a warning. This person is coming back. Hopelessness. They could feel hopeless. It's a draining cycle. And we said this was a cycle. Which one, beloved? This? Yes. You want this? No. Desperate. Desperate. Hopeless. This, bad advice, wrong person, reckless, and what's this? Victim mentality. It's a whole lot of shit going on and self-sabotaging. They did it to themselves. They run the fuck back out there and they connect with a whole bunch of people, this tribe of negative individuals, and they get bad advice. Victim mentality. Desperate. Angry. And they will be angry if you don't let them back in. They will be very upset when you change the boundaries. The key don't work, you done change the motherfucking locks and shit. Bad vibes is here and boundaries. See? Your new boundaries is gonna look bad vibes. You made a difference. That just was showed up. iPad is still it's starting to charge. Desperate, hopelessness, unprepared, getting bad advice, listening to voices that don't know the way, other negative energies. They haven't realized not to take guidance from those in a worse position than they are. They can't lead you nowhere. If a person is worse off than you are, how the fuck they gonna tell you to get how to get to your destiny and they don't see no fruit? Shit. At least I'm making it, to have a place to lay my head every night. You know what I mean? And the person that don't got that is telling you how to do something. If they have not done it successfully or started or something, then they can't really give you advice. How can you tell me how to complete it and to do it if you have never done it? You can tell me theory. You can lead me to other information. But I'm not going to do exactly what you did because I'm going to end up in the same fucking situation. The hell? Naive. Why would I be naive and do it the way that you did it and I'm going to end up exactly where you sitting at so we can sit next to each other? I think that's sabotage, beloved. I'm not going to do that shit. So don't just see things the way that you want it to be and not the way that they actually are. Face the truth with eyes wide open. It's giving Tom Cruise. Good vibes. See, you a vibe. And you provide a lot of support. Right? But Spirit said, next card right here, you might need to step away. You might need to step back. You might have to tell them back, I'm going to need you to step back over the threshold. Healthy choices here only. I'm getting, what is that? Only good vibes only. That's what I heard. Healthy choices only. See, casting spells. You can cast wonderful spells over your life by claiming healthy choices, good vibrations, good energy. If you are not good and working in the highest vibrational frequency for your highest good, the good of Gaia for all of us connected, the connected collective, then you are not welcome. You're not welcome. You cannot bring your trickery dragon energy across my threshold. So you set your proclamation. Spirit told us the word proclamation, like to proclaim over your life. You have authority, emperor, and you have authority in your dwelling, right? And you can ask the spirit to come in and to protect your dwelling, your threshold, every corner, like the whole foundation. You can extend that protection out across your yard where they can't even come up your walkway. Like it's like that piece of paper or some shit that gets caught on the border and it cannot actually come in. It's like an invisible gate around your shit. Again, we've been talking about who in the fuck left the gate open. A lot of people feel like, they're not supposed to be gatekeepers, but yes, you are. You should assign gatekeepers. Ask the Most High God, where your spiritual help, your spiritual tools. We need folks manning the gates. We need somebody at the entranceways. If they don't have the right key code, if they don't have the right code word to say, they can't get in, Ashe, because those who are invited, they got the code. Those you are supposed to connect with and exchange with, they got the code. If they don't got the code, they ain't got the key, they can't come in. You got to get the fuck back. That's they got to get the fuck back. We see gratitude. And we have a plate in the kitchen that's on the wall that we just thought it was really cute, decorative. And it says, gather here with grateful hearts. Those who do not have a grateful heart cannot gather here. We've already set the proclamation, we set the rule, the intention is up. That is a spell we have cast over our dwelling. If you have an ungrateful ass heart, because I don't need you coming in my house being ungrateful, looking around, and then you leave an energy, a fucking demon of envy and jealousy because you developed some motherfucking feelings because you was up in this bitch. No, you would be surprised what people get envious and jealous of, beloved. So you need to set some boundaries. If you don't have an ungrateful heart, no, you can't bring your ass up in here. If you got an ungrateful heart, you can't bring your ass up in here. You gotta be grateful to gather here. Look, coming your way. You can't come this way if you ain't grateful, Ashe. I'm telling you, I have had people either for no fucking reason, either just don't show up or whatever. But I count it to good. It's a blessing. It's a reason why the Most High God did not let you cross this threshold. I don't know what you carrying with you, who you bringing with you, what's on you. You just might not be full of gratitude, and that's a prerequisite to cross the threshold. The breath is here. Somebody may not even be grateful for the breath, or somebody might need to breathe and calm their ass the fuck down. Is what it's giving. Anxiety. Take a breath. Learn how to breathe. It's something about the tree. I'm seeing the tree. Y'all see that? You see how the breath upside down, the lungs, it kind of look like a tree. See? That. So breathe. I'm getting bad air. Like somebody brings in negative air. You know how the air in your shit change when a certain person come in? The air go cold. The energy is different. Which one, beloved? Because I felt something. Thank you. Yeah, see, creator of happiness. You creating happiness. Look at that solar plexus. I'm telling you, it's something about you proclaiming happiness and joy. And it's something about that color. You see how it's the same resonance? And this is the affirmation for solar plexus, sun energy. That's what it is. I think the sun is down here with the emperor. And we said that. Somebody is really manifesting happiness. And you are making healthy choices. And we said a proclamation. And it says reclaiming, like a reclamation. Reclaiming my power to create my own joy and happiness. Okay, create your fucking joy and happiness. How much clearer can that be? Creating your own joy and happiness. Renewal, renewed attitude. And that's it. Renewed attitude of gratitude to create your own happiness and joy. And I'm going to just put it up in there so that y'all can see I reclaim my power to create my own joy. And it's on the table. So for those who don't believe in other types of beings, if you don't believe in vampires and werewolves, not figuratively, but I'm saying people who would siphon your goddamn life forces, vampires, werewolves, believe in all possibilities. Why not? You know this person come into your life and siphon out your goddamn energy. You know that they come in and feed off of you and run the fact they promise you some shit. Run the fuck off with these people, this tribe that's negative. Get some unhelpful, unhealthy advice. Get into some shit. Get desperate, hopeless, and want to come back and run into you to get loved up again. You know it's a cycle. And the spirit said in this day, can you really, really, really do what you need to do? Not only for them, but for you too. You first and foremost. For you first and them too. Flip that. You know what I mean? Because they don't get well if you keep trying to save them from their bottom. They just don't. Yeah, personal journey. They have to go on a journey. And if you don't let them, then they don't heal. Because we're not the manufacturer. We're not the Most High God. I don't have those skills. I just don't. The words I speak and the stories I tell are like spells. What I say and believe, I attract more of. So I shift my story from lack to abundance, from victim to empowered. And we've been talking about empowerment all week. It says, and from complaint to gratitude. From complaint to gratitude. What? Gratitude? So that you can create your own happiness? Come on with this thing. They said, now when I speak to others through my words, I'm casting beautiful spells. Pray for them. The same God got them, got you, got them too. Morning rituals. When we rise, we have another day for an opportunity to grow. Ashe. And we pray that the Most High God gives us the tools that we need in order to grow, to heal, to get better every single day, to grow forward, to learn. We see golden mirror. And what is that? Self-absorbed narcissist, a one-sided relationship, love bombing energy, kisses, love bombing energy, coming in talking about how much they love you and this, that, and the other, and I promise you that the butterfly, that I'm gonna fucking change, I'm gonna evolve, I'm gonna grow. But what is it? They're wearing a mask. It's a karmic relationship, something that the spirit is calling you to let go. They're not showing their true feelings. They're pretending, they're gaslighting, right? Needing to let go of some shit. Karmic relationship triggers. What's in this that's triggering you where you keep allowing it? Spirit said transform that so that you can evolve and grow. Allow this relationship to evolve and grow to the next phase. Tower moment. Be willing to let it go. They need to heal their inner child. Growth. Outdated thinking, conditioning, right? Seduction, being seduced, whatever they're saying. And sometimes we can get, again, like it's giving me grandmother energy. You know, I'll be talking to Blessing all the time, like, don't be playing on my mama. And she know it. We'll tell her, I tell her and my mama too, don't be letting her play on you. If she ain't doing what she's supposed to do, don't be rewarding her for some shit. Gratitude is here again. It's out here twice. If she ain't did what she's supposed to do, don't reward that. But if she did what she's supposed to do, then we'll all reward her. Do you get, it's the consequences for your actions. And let the consequence meet the action, right? If you're doing a great job, then of course we want to love you up and celebrate you and big you up and give you some new shit or whatever the hell may be. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, oh, you're not getting that from me. You're just not. Look, is that... Oh, that's the King of Pentacles, see? And he did come up in the light seer. And they putting him on a negative. Battle of opposites. Ungrateful so-and-so. The King of Pentacles is supposed to be gracious and grateful. On the dark side, they don't have gratitude. Look, dark side. That's the Two of Swords. What type of decisions are they making? Who the fuck are they listening to? Swords is communication. Who are they listening to? Yeah, hermit. You over here following the light. They need to be listening to you. They could be coming in telling you that they soul searching and doing some shit, but spirit put that right on top of the mask. Like, no, they not healing. Right? Look, Page of Cups. Young energy. But look, it is on the dark side. This person is not innocent. They're not. A Page of Pentacles showed up. Here's the Page of Cups. This person is not innocent. They're not. They know what they're doing. Look, Tower moment. Shit fucking erupts. They know what they're doing. It's a battle, Five of Wands, right? They can either see you fighting the good fight, or they can, look, it's giving play dirty. Yeah. Somebody is fighting a good fight and winning, and somebody is playing dirty. It's giving going in the wrong direction. Anything else, Spirit? Yes. I'm looking at the energy. It's giving me patience. And look, the Two of Wands is coming out, and it's giving the wrong way. Like they're slipping. And it's something with the partnership. They want to connect to you, Nine of Pentacles, in a positive because you have a lot of energy. Ten of Cups, like all of it. And this is somebody family related. It could be. They're going through a very dark time, and this could just definitely be a karmic cycle you're in with this person. and the wheel may not change. You two will be both stuck in a toxic cycle. You a part of their nest, and they're coming in feeding off of you if you don't change it and allow or disallow vampires to cross your threshold. Yeah, use your intuition. Sixth chakra, Metatron. Use your intuition. The four is giving four wands. Somebody that you would connect to. Yeah, that shit is over. It's like the world card. It's like call the cycle. Anything else they said, no, that's it. It might hurt your feelings. It might hurt theirs too. But it's the thing that you need to do. Yeah. Look, heartache and envy. This person may end up envying you instead of appreciating all the love that you give to this person. They may even see you growing in this abundance, cornucopia, and feel a kind of way. But if they go through the process and they get healed, they may get there themselves and appreciate you at the end of the day. You don't know. But either way, you cannot grow past this, and they won't grow past it unless you allow it to transition, beloved. What's that? See, universal love. You could love them, but you could love them and leave them. Crown chakra. That's the understanding. And you can transmute that negativity into more light. Hopefully, y'all can see that. The ability to transmute negative energy into light, which is why your solar plexus is expanding, which is why you keep generating more light, the joy at the end of the day, which is going to make people envy you. That's a good cycle to be in, but just keep doing it. Maybe you'll be an example for them on how to do it for themselves, and they don't need to feed off of anybody else. But until then, they can keep that shit in their own nest and away from your household, beloved. So cleanse, cedar, reestablish your boundaries, right? So that these vampires can no longer come in and feed. It may make you feel a kind of way. So stay in hermit, have the spirit love you up and comfort you and give you strength as you continue to move or you do things differently. You practice this discernment. It's not easy. It's not easy to turn away a person that you care about, because you know that they're in a karmic cycle, and you allowing them to come back in is enabling them, right? I wish mom had turned Sissy away so many times, especially that last day. I wish she had not taken her. I wish she had not, because maybe things would have come out different. Sometimes we try to love a person up and be there so much because of our own shame and our own guilt, whatever that emotion is. And it runs that person to their own detriment. They cannot hit their bottom because you keep saving them from it. You are their safety net. But once the net is removed, see, some people will be afraid to remove the net because it's like, what's going to happen to them if I'm not there to save them? The same thing that happens to everybody else. You allow the Most High God to come in and do what needs to be done in that person because that's who needs to do it. That person can't do it, through you. You can't do it through them. They have to be ready to put the work in. And quite honestly, some people never get ready. They joyfully feed their demons. And you are just a part of the cycle as a way for them to feed vampires. Louis, the interview with the vampire, right? Just in case y'all can't see that cup, interview with the vampire. Tom Cruise, he loved being a vampire. What is his name? I can't remember. Lestat. Remember from think about what was the vampire movie that Aaliyah played in? Right? Everybody they don't everybody don't despise being a vampire. Some people feel empowered by it. The fact that their heart is cold and they don't have any empathy and sympathy or compassion allows them to fulfill their dark desires, and they can do it without any conscience, without any guilt. So sometimes people will run in and they do shit to you, and you think that they have conscience and they feel bad about it, but they don't. They'll keep doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it, stab you in the back over and over and over and over again until you get the lesson. Because at the end of the day, it's about you understanding how to recognize these people and stop them from feeding off of you, so that you don't experience the heartache, you don't experience the grief. You could let go of like the savior syndrome for somebody that could be true weak. Like you need to keep the safety net, because if I don't save them, if I'm not there for them, then what's going to happen? They will meet their destiny. The same God that has you has them too weak. And again, not everybody's pathway is to learn in this life cycle. It's just not. Sometimes they do it and they do it and they do it till they satisfied. They do it until their time is done, beloved. And if that's their decision, it ain't shit you can do about it. Nothing. I love y'all. This is not always, these don't be always easy messages. But Spirit said, we gotta recognize the opportunity from the ops. And we ain't gotta do shit. You can keep doing what you've been doing. You can stay seduced by the devil if you want to. Right? Because that's what they do. Vampires are good at glamour magic, at seduction. They will love bomb you up and all of this shit. And before you know it, they are latched hold to you, sucking out your life force, beloved. And what did we just didn't we just do this? And here we go pick up this card down here on the damn ground. Snake. Sucking it out your damn life energy. Empath and narcissistic paradigm. I can't make it up. That's two. The mirror says self-absorbed narcissist, and the girl with the snake is a narcissistic empath paradigm. So being charmed or being used, enabling, you need to enable boundaries. Yes, Queen of the Dam. Thank you so much, Miss Monica. That's exactly what we were thinking. So if this person is in a nest of vampires and they listening to the Queen of the Dead or the Queen of the Damned giving them bad advice so that they can end up exactly where that person is at, what do you do to compete with that? You could just show them, keep growing, keep living, keep creating joy. And when this person wants to come in, they'll either get help or they won't. Because a true narcissist has a reprobate mind. They not changing shit because they don't think nothing wrong, beloved. You can't tell them something wrong. They don't believe a therapist. They not going to see one. For what? Ain't nothing wrong with me. What do you mean this is not normal? I use other people to fulfill my own needs. I get my life force from sucking off other people. That's what they do. And a lot of people get a kick out of hurting you, out of getting you. Oh shit, they let me in again. I'm finna get their ass again, beloved, and do it without no fucking conscience. Like, don't give a fuck. So what do we do as Earth Angel healer, feelers, empaths, compassionate individuals? What do you do to protect yourself, to maintain your good vibes, to continue to create joy? Right? We have to understand what the fuck they look like. What is the ops? When you get it and you recognize it, then you apply the same rules indiscriminately. Discernment. It wouldn't matter if this was a child, if they were, and I'm not saying child like a youngster, like under the age of 18. I'm saying somebody that is, could be a grown adult. And sometimes our children can be vampiric. They can continue the same bad behavior, and you can be stuck in a negative cycle with a grown child, right? A negative group that they are hanging with. It could be say you and an ex broke up and that child has affinity for the ex in that side of the family. Some shit over there could be toxic. They could be picking up behaviors or be in that nest learning how to be this young vampire and think that everything is what it's supposed to be. I don't know what that is, but it's giving something underneath that. Like, again, it's the perception and how they see shit. Yeah. Tower moment, struggling. So whoever you are, this fire energy is giving your solar plexus, root chakra, you're secure. But sometimes the fire energy could be so secure and be like, I'm so built with this. I'm so used to the struggle. I'm so used to dealing with all these issues that you might feel like it's your place to continue to deal with it, to suffer through it, to bear it. And the spirit could be telling you no. Every time this person comes in, they don't keep their promise. Nine of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in the upright, they betray you. So don't take the risk. What is the reward versus the risk? You get no reward. You get heartbreak, you get drained, they take your resources, and then you end up feeling kind of way. You do get the energy of the negativity that you can transmute into more light to light your fire, your passion, but let your fire be, gearing you or steering you towards your destiny to create more joy, not, heal yourself up so that you can let this person in and they give you more negativity. It's like breaking the cycle. Like, can you bust through it? Can you move in a way that's going to help you break the cycle to end it? To allow the tower to fall, to say no more. Perception, again, I see it and I got to block it out for my own benefit. For my highest good is what it's given. I'm worth that. And sometimes people have overinflated worth and position in other people's life. Like you're supposed to keep working and working and working in this because it's your job to save this person when it's not. So if you have misinterpreted your position in a life, parent or not, it's not your job to save this person. They have their own journey to walk, and it's not your journey. It's not where you're going, dragonfly. See, golden mirror came out. A self-absorbed narcissist, a one-sided relationship. Come in love bombing you, kissing you and loving you up just to get some shit from you. See, kissing and loving you up just to get some shit from you. And it's given finding out, things coming to light so that you can adapt, you can change, you can heal from this situation. And it's almost giving the spirit of telling somebody keep fucking around and you're gonna find out. Like how far this person will go. There's so many people that get hurt because they keep allowing the end of love. You will find out how far this person will go. Okay, stabbed in the back. There's so many people that get hurt because they keep allowing a person to come back into their energy time and time and time again, knowing that this person is manipulative and they're deceitful. Right? It's like you have to understand. It's so many doors here. And what's behind door number 3? They said this person. So this person could have definitely done this more than one time, at least 3 times. Or this time it's like that's it. Like I refuse to allow any more vampires to come in, right? I am calling a cycle. I'm using my intention no matter how it makes me feel. At the end of the day, I'm not going to connect to people that don't make me feel appreciated or valued. You don't value what I'm giving, you don't fucking get it. Again, gather here with grateful motherfucking hearts, beloved. If you can't come in with a grateful heart, I'll be in this bitch by myself. That's just what it is. 9 of Pentacles. I'll be in this motherfucker by myself before I give all my shit to a person who don't appreciate it, who's just a damn vampire stabbing me in the back and never keep their damn promises. And just want to keep running back? Absolutely fucking not. It's time to heal from that so that you can move towards your destiny. Hell. Even doctors get upset. You want to keep running in here talking about your high blood pressure, but you ain't put down the salt yet. Like, how the fuck do you expect yourself to heal when you keep running back? You can't. We just talked about somebody who keep touching the stove. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. You done touched that bitch so many times. You done burnt your fucking fingerprints off. You can't even identify yourself. You are unidentifiable. You gotta use your dentals and shit because you done burnt off your fucking fingerprints. Keep touching the damn stove. Being empathetic. Somebody gotta stop that. I'm getting upset, y'all. I love y'all so much. I only give you this heat and passion because I love you. And I don't want to see nobody hurt, especially getting stabbed in the back and this person not keeping their promises and shit, using strategy. That's what it is. Thinking and planning. And they got a whole fucking nest of fucking deceitful ass motherfuckers they connected to. Playing on your heart, 4th chakra, to come in and get close to you, promising some shit, only to stab you in your back again. See, they using you as a door to healing. But how you gonna help them heal when you still suffering from the shit they keep coming doing to you? Community and anxiety. Yeah, somebody is anxiety and anxious, worried about what will happen if you take your hands off the situation. Seventh chakra. You need to understand and know that the same God that got you got them too, yo. It do. See, empathy, holding the heart, balance your emotions, and understand what to pour into and what not to pour into. And if they cannot gather with a grateful heart, if they are not coming with positivity, ready to already making healthy choices for themselves, they cannot enter. Because it's given otherwise, your door is open, the gate is open. See, delay. This is something that somebody needs to see about their partnerships. The lovers, hangman, need to see that. Temperance, balance something out. Harmony, balance. If you're not coming in harmonious, if you're not balanced, if you're not in alignment, working on it, not going through your awakening, you don't understand how to operate in relationships, giving and receiving reciprocal, right? Yeah, see, toxic. If you don't understand that, then you can't come in. And this could be the lesson for the week on this day. So think about it. I love y'all so much. This has been a wonderful rising message, something to chew on throughout the day. We are empowered to make the best decisions for us to grow towards our destiny, Ashe. And there's no such thing as a runner and chaser dynamic unless you choose to participate and engage in it. Yeah, don't think that you are obligated to help a grown person through their journey because you're just not. And that's what we were getting, the sense of duty. Your sense of duty is trapping you. So reevaluate your commitments and break free from restrictions that hinder your growth. You're not obligated to help another grown, able bodied person to do what they need to do. And honestly, whether they able bodied or not, once the age of maturity, you're not obligated. So whatever decision you decide to make, it's on you to decide and to deal with. You go into your spirit and you make that decision for the highest good, beloved. And honestly, sometimes the highest good means that you need to let something go. You need to stop working on it. You got to take your hands off of it. I love you like I love the A and the O, the Alpha and the Omega that has all of us. It made everything in creation, beloved, like all of it did it make. So the same way that it brings you through, it will bring them through too. And no matter what happens in their destiny, they are still always safe. My sister is still with me. There's only life through transition over transition over transition. Death is a fallacy. Things only change. Energy matter is never destroyed. It only transforms. And when you realize that truly, you can set yourself free from the savior complex week. To the next now. I love you so much. Everybody have a great day. Mwah. Ashe.